Greetings, seekers of truth and explorers of consciousness. Today, we'll unravel the extraordinary tale of Jacobo Grinberg, a brilliant scientist whose groundbreaking work challenged our perception of reality itself. Grinberg's journey into the depths of consciousness and his mysterious disappearance have left an indelible mark on the landscape of spiritual and scientific inquiry. Jacobo Grinberg was a Mexican neuroscientist and psychologist who dedicated his life to understanding the nature of reality and consciousness. His research led him to propose a revolutionary theory that our world might be a holographic projection, a concept that bridges ancient spiritual wisdom with cutting-edge physics. But Grinberg's story doesn't end with his scientific contributions. In 1994, he vanished without a trace, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions and profound insights. As we explore Grinberg's life, work, and disappearance, we'll discover how his ideas can transform our understanding of reality and our place within it. His journey invites us to question the very fabric of our existence and consider the possibility that there's far more to our world than meets the eye. Let's begin by examining Grinberg's early life and the experiences that shaped his revolutionary ideas. Born in Mexico City in 1946, Jacobo showed an early aptitude for science and spirituality. He was fascinated by the workings of the human mind and the mysteries of consciousness from a young age. This dual interest in the scientific and the mystical would become a defining characteristic of his life's work. Grinberg's academic journey took him through the rigorous fields of mathematics, physics, and neuroscience. He earned his PhD in psychophysiology from New York University, where he conducted groundbreaking research on brain function and altered states of consciousness. But it was his return to Mexico and his encounters with indigenous shamans that would catalyze his most revolutionary ideas. In the 1980s, Grinberg began studying the abilities of Mexican shamans, particularly their reported capacity to perceive and influence reality in ways that defied conventional scientific explanation. He was especially intrigued by a shaman named Pachita, who seemed able to perform miraculous healings and manipulate physical reality through her consciousness alone. These experiences led Grinberg to propose his theory of the synergic theory, a comprehensive model of reality that suggested our perceived world is a kind of holographic projection created by the interaction between our consciousness and an underlying field of information. This theory attempted to bridge the gap between quantum physics, neuroscience, and ancient spiritual wisdom. Grinberg's work challenges us to reconsider the nature of our reality. If our world is indeed a holographic projection, what does this mean for our understanding of consciousness, free will, and the very essence of our existence? His ideas suggest that our thoughts and consciousness have a far more profound impact on our reality than we might have imagined. This perspective invites us to take greater responsibility for our inner world. If our consciousness is actively participating in the creation of our reality, then the cultivation of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs becomes not just a personal matter, but one that affects the very fabric of our shared existence. How might our lives change if we fully embrace this responsibility?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Grinberg's work also highlights the potential for expanding our perception beyond the limits of our ordinary senses. If reality is indeed holographic in nature, it suggests that all information about the whole is contained in every part. This concept aligns with many spiritual traditions that speak of the interconnectedness of all things and the ability to access universal knowledge through deep meditation or altered states of consciousness. As we reflect on Grinberg's early life and foundational ideas, we're confronted with a profound question. If our reality is more fluid and consciousness-dependent than we've believed, what untapped potentials lie dormant within us? How might we begin to explore and actualize these potentials in our daily lives? This inquiry invites us to look beyond the surface of our everyday experiences and consider the deeper currents of reality that may be shaping our world. It challenges us to expand our perception and engage more consciously with the creative power of our minds. In our next segment, we'll explore how Grinberg developed and refined his theories and the impact his work had on the scientific and spiritual communities. We'll see how his ideas continue to resonate with cutting-edge research in physics and consciousness studies, offering tantalizing glimpses into the true nature of our reality. The Quantum Tapestry: Weaving consciousness into reality. As we continue our exploration of Jacobo Grinberg's revolutionary work, we find ourselves at the intersection of science and spirituality, where the boundaries of reality blur and the power of consciousness takes center stage. Grinberg's synergic theory, developed through years of rigorous research and mystical encounters, offers a paradigm-shifting perspective on the nature of our existence. At the heart of Grinberg's theory lies the concept of a holographic information field, a vast, interconnected network of information that underlies all of reality. This field, which he called the lattice, is not unlike the quantum field described by modern physics. It contains all possibilities and potentials waiting to be activated by conscious observation. Grinberg proposed that our individual consciousness interacts with this field, collapsing quantum possibilities into the specific reality we experience. In essence, we are constantly co-creating our world through our perceptions and beliefs. This idea resonates deeply with ancient wisdom traditions that speak of the world as illusion, or Maya, while also aligning with cutting-edge interpretations of quantum mechanics. But Grinberg's theory goes further. He suggested that highly developed minds, like those of experienced meditators or shamans, could learn to manipulate this field directly. This could explain phenomena like telepathy, precognition, or the miraculous healings he witnessed with shamans like Pachita. It implies that the limits of our reality are far more flexible than we've been led to believe. Consider the implications of this perspective. If our consciousness is actively shaping our reality, then our thoughts, beliefs, and focus become incredibly powerful tools. We're not passive observers of a fixed world, but active participants in an ongoing creation. This realization carries both immense responsibility and breathtaking potential. How might our lives transform if we fully embrace this creative power? What if we approached each moment with the awareness that we're not just perceiving reality, but participating in its very formation? This shift in perspective could revolutionize our approach to personal growth, healing, and even societal change. Grinberg's work also sheds new light on the nature of our relationships and interconnectedness. If we're all interacting with the same underlying field of information, it suggests a profound level of unity beneath our apparent separateness. Our individual consciousnesses might be like different waves on the same vast ocean of awareness. This interconnectedness has profound implications for our understanding of empathy, compassion, and collective consciousness. It suggests that when we affect our own consciousness, we're not just changing ourselves, but sending ripples through the entire field of reality. Every act of kindness, every shift in perception could have far-reaching effects beyond what we can immediately observe. Grinberg's theories also offer a new perspective on the nature of time and causality. In a holographic universe, where all information is present in every part, our conventional understanding of cause and effect might be an oversimplification. This could explain phenomena like synchronicities or the sense of destiny that many people experience. What if our future is not a fixed point we're moving towards, but a field of possibilities that we're constantly shaping through our consciousness? This view invites us to take a more active role in creating our future, rather than simply trying to predict or prepare for it. As we contemplate these ideas, we're faced with a profound question. If our reality is this malleable, this responsive to consciousness, what is the ultimate purpose of our existence? Are we here to learn, to create, to evolve? Or is the purpose itself something we co-create through our collective consciousness? This inquiry leads us to the edges of what science can currently explain and into the realm of philosophy and spirituality. It challenges us to expand our understanding of what's possible and to take greater responsibility for the reality we're creating moment by moment. Grinberg's work invites us to become conscious co-creators of our reality. It suggests that through practices like meditation, visualization, and intentional focus, we can learn to shape our experience more deliberately. But it also reminds us that with great power comes great responsibility. If we're constantly affecting the field of reality, it becomes crucial to cultivate positive, life-affirming states of consciousness. As we integrate these ideas, we might find ourselves approaching life with a sense of wonder and possibility. Every moment becomes an opportunity to engage with the underlying field of reality, to explore the boundaries of what we believe to be possible. We might find ourselves more open to synchronicities, more attuned to the subtle interconnections between events, and more aware of the power of our own thoughts and intentions. But Grinberg's journey didn't end with the development of his theories. His quest for understanding led him to explore altered states of consciousness, shamanic practices, and the furthest reaches of human potential. In our next segment, we'll delve into these explorations and the mysterious circumstances surrounding Grinberg's disappearance. What secrets did he uncover in his research? And what can his journey teach us about the nature of consciousness and reality? The Vanishing Visionary, Echoes of a Transcendent Mind. As we delve deeper into Jacobo Grinberg's extraordinary journey, we encounter a period of intense exploration and mysterious events that culminated in his unexplained disappearance. This chapter of Grinberg's life serves as a profound metaphor for the elusive nature of consciousness and reality itself. In the years leading up to his vanishing, Grinberg immersed himself in the study of altered states of consciousness. He experimented with meditation, lucid dreaming, and various shamanic practices. These experiences seem to confirm and expand his theories about the malleable nature of reality and the vast potential of human consciousness. Grinberg reported achieving states of heightened awareness where the boundaries between self and environment dissolved. He described accessing what he called the psi field, a dimension of pure information and potentiality that underlies our physical reality. These experiences led him to believe that consciousness could indeed directly influence and shape the fabric of reality. But as Grinberg pushed the boundaries of his research, he also encountered resistance and skepticism from the scientific community. His ideas challenge fundamental assumptions about the nature of reality and consciousness, making many of his peers uncomfortable. This tension between visionary insight and academic conservatism is a recurring theme in the history of scientific revolutions. Then, in December 1994, Grinberg vanished without a trace. He was last seen leaving his home in Mexico City, telling his wife he'd be back in 2 weeks. He never returned, and no conclusive evidence of his fate has ever been found. This disappearance has fueled numerous theories and speculations, ranging from the mundane to the metaphysical. Some suggest that Grinberg might have been silenced by those who felt threatened by his revolutionary ideas. Others propose that he chose to disappear, perhaps to continue his research in secret. Still others entertain more fantastic possibilities, that Grinberg's experiments with consciousness somehow led to his physical disappearance from our reality. Regardless of what actually happened, Grinberg's vanishing acts as a powerful symbol for the mysterious nature of consciousness and reality that he spent his life exploring. It reminds us that there are still vast unknowns in our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Grinberg's disappearance challenges us to question our assumptions about the nature of existence. What if consciousness is indeed capable of transcending the physical boundaries we typically associate with reality? What if there are modes of existence beyond what we can currently perceive or measure? These questions invite us to approach life with a sense of openness and wonder. They remind us that the universe is far stranger and more magnificent than our everyday perception suggests. By cultivating this sense of awe and possibility, we open ourselves to experiences and insights that might otherwise pass us by. Grinberg's legacy lives on through his writings and the researchers who continue to explore his ideas. His work serves as a bridge between ancient wisdom traditions and cutting-edge science, reminding us that true understanding often lies at the intersection of seemingly disparate fields of knowledge. As we reflect on Grinberg's journey and mysterious fate, we're left with a profound inquiry. How can we integrate the vastness of these ideas into our daily lives? How might our experience transform if we lived each moment with the awareness that reality is far more fluid and consciousness responsive than we typically assume? The Holographic Horizon: Navigating the Seas of Consciousness. As we conclude our exploration of Jacobo Grinberg's revolutionary ideas and enigmatic life, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of a new understanding of reality. The implications of his work ripple out far beyond the realms of neuroscience and psychology, touching the very core of our human experience. Grinberg's syntergic theory and his explorations of consciousness invite us to reimagine our relationship with the world around us. If reality is indeed a holographic projection shaped by our collective consciousness, then each of us bears a profound responsibility for the world we inhabit. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions are not isolated events, but vibrations that resonate through the entire fabric of existence. This perspective calls us to cultivate a heightened awareness of our inner world. Every thought we entertain, every emotion we nurture becomes a seed planted in the fertile soil of the universe. By focusing our attention on positive, life-affirming states of being, we contribute to the creation of a more harmonious reality for all. Yet, this power to shape reality is not about imposing our will upon the world. Rather, it's about aligning ourselves with the deeper currents of existence. It requires us to develop a sensitivity to the subtle interplay between our consciousness and the vast field of potentiality that surrounds us. We become co-creators, working in partnership with the universe itself. Grinberg's work also challenges us to expand our perception beyond the limits of our ordinary senses. If all information about the whole is contained in every part, as holographic theory suggests, then we have access to a vast reservoir of knowledge and wisdom. Through practices like meditation, we can learn to tap into this universal field of information, gaining insights that transcend our individual experience. This holographic view of reality also has profound implications for our understanding of human potential. If our perceived limitations are largely constructs of our consciousness, then the possibilities for growth and transformation are virtually limitless. We're invited to question our assumptions about what's possible and to push the boundaries of our perceived reality. Grinberg's mysterious disappearance serves as a poignant reminder of the vast unknowns that still exist in our understanding of consciousness and reality. It challenges us to remain open to possibilities that lie beyond our current paradigms. Perhaps the greatest tribute we can pay to Grinberg's legacy is to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, always ready to question our assumptions and explore new frontiers of awareness. As we integrate these ideas into our lives, we might find ourselves approaching each day as an opportunity for conscious creation. We become more attuned to the synchronicities and patterns that surround us, recognizing them as reflections of our inner state. We learn to navigate the seas of consciousness with greater skill, shaping our reality through the power of our focused awareness. Yet, with this power comes a great responsibility. If we accept that our consciousness plays a role in shaping collective reality, then our personal growth and evolution become not just a matter of individual concern, but a service to all of humanity. By elevating our own consciousness, we contribute to the elevation of the whole. In the end, Grinberg's work invites us to embark on the greatest adventure possible, the exploration of consciousness itself. It challenges us to push beyond the boundaries of what we think we know, to dive deep into the mysteries of existence, and to participate actively in the ongoing creation of reality. As we stand at this holographic horizon, gazing into the vast potential of human consciousness, we're left with a profound question. How will you use your power as a conscious co-creator of reality? What kind of world will you choose to manifest through your thoughts, beliefs, and actions? The answer to these questions lies within each of us, waiting to unfold in the grand tapestry of existence.